Welcome back to Manners Matter, episode 6 now. And for the first time on this internet, Manners Matter is going to cover stress management.
I'm Mia.
I'm Antonia.
And I'm Matt.
Okay, so we have kind of an exciting topic today, stress management.
Does anybody have anything to share about stress management or how you manage stress?
I used to get very stressed out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Since we can't really go and take a walk thanks to the unspeakable virus outside our doors, I would say that yoga and meditation, those work very well. Like, when I used to get very stressed out with projects and stuff, I used to go onto the old Wii console. Yes, I still have a Wii. Judge me. I used to go after the Wii and grab the Wii Fit and do some yoga. That really got me through a lot of stuff, and then I started to do it on my own, and now I do it whenever I really need to.
Yeah, I definitely say that, like, especially with school right now, if you're doing work for like long hours on a computer, you can definitely get stressed, if something's just not going your way, it'll just set you off. I know that happens to me all of the time. So sometimes, what I do is just walk away from the computer, take like 30 minutes and just do something else that doesn't involve an iPad or computer or something. And it really helps because just my mind calms down more and I can just focus back on the task and get more done than I would have originally if I didn't take that break.
Works.
Sometimes whenever I get just stressed, I'll go to a room just by myself, or I'll just go outside in the yard, and I'll play around in the yard to get just my mind off the topic, and then I'll go back to it, and just feeling refreshed, I get more done, as Mia said.
Yeah, it definitely helps with like your work ethic or whatever you were going to do before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here's something else I do.
Go ahead.
When I have a huge deadline coming up, I will take breaks and do my yoga and stuff, and if that doesn't really help, I'll sit down, I'll write down a story, and then I'll just do my hobby. My hobby is brick filming. Your hobby could be just writing a story, or your hobby can be anything, but just as long as you get my point.
Take your mind off of it.
If it takes your mind off of it and it allows you to come back at what you're doing with a fresh attitude, that is effective.
Okay, so now we have how we deal with stress. Now, do you want to talk about how stress management relates to our whole topic altogether, which is manners?
Absolutely. Antonio, you want to take that away?
Yeah, sure. So, stress management. As we all know, we all have times in our lives where we get stressed. And the more you're stressed, sometimes you get angry or just you're mad at something like homework, for say. If I have a lot of homework and I just don't take the breaks that I need, I get really stressed. And then stress leads to anger. Not all the time, just for me personally. And I'll just have bad manners. But if you take those breaks and you manage your stress, you'll be more calm, which means you won't just, if someone, sometimes my brother will bump into me, I won't just start like ranting off at him. I'll be like, excuse me, or just like, I'll be nicer. I won't be like ranting off for no reason.
Yeah, I think that happens with everybody at some level.
Yeah.
Everybody has a breaking point, and it's okay to reach that once in a while, but you can't be reaching it over every little thing. You got to be able to manage that stress.
I want to add on to that. I know definitely if the more stressed you are, the more short you're going to be with people. And the less stressed you are, the more willing you are to, like, manners, do something nice for someone else, or just simple manners of just, please and thank you. I feel like you're more willing if you're less stressed. If I feel better, if I'm more relaxed, I'm definitely more willing to actually show others that kindness and those manners.
Another direct connection that we can make is talking about your problems. That can definitely manage the stress, but it can also cascade downhill if you don't use your manners, if you're not respectful about it. If you're going to talk about your problems to manage your stress, you can still get your point across, you just can't make it so that you're going around saying that everybody is doing something wrong and it's a crime against humanity. You can't just constantly be telling somebody that they're committing crimes against humanity for putting ice in the garbage disposal, for not vacuuming their rooms, for not having their bed made in a specific way. Stress can build up from anything, but you can't let everything overwhelm you. You have to manage it.
Yeah, and like what Matthew said, talking about your problems. So you can either talk to an adult, or just if you don't feel comfortable talking to an adult, you can just talk to a stuffed animal you have in your room, or just something, so you can let off that steam.
You can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You can talk to yourself if you want. Just rant your problems at yourself.
Because not only does it let off the steam, you kind of like you don't always carry around that heavy burden of your problems, because now that you've just talked to someone about them, and they know, even if you talk to your stuffed animal or yourself, you just feel a lot better.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know that, if I was going to talk to someone or whatever, they can only help me as much as I need to help them, to show them that, I'm willing to talk. I'm not just going to get angry because I'm stressed. If I'm stressed and yelling, they're not going to be able to help me, because they're not going to be able to see what's actually wrong.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's make a full-on connection here. If you can put all of your stress, you can't put it in a bottle. You have to keep it under control. Think of it this way. Everyone is a time bomb. Everyone's fuse is lit at all times. The way that you keep that fuse from running out, the more efficient that you are with it, whatever works with you, the better you treat the people around you. The less you hurt their feelings, the less you make everybody feel like they can't be around you.
Going back at it with the analogies, I like it.
Yes.
Okay, does anyone else have any other stories or points they would like to make?
I have a few more suggestions for stress management, but if Antonio or you have anything else to add, I can wait.
I think it would be a good idea to start, maybe just making a short bullet list of things that you can help.
Yeah, let's review them. You can use hobbies as an escape. You can just escape into your yard and goof off for a little while. You could do yoga. You can just relax. You can
take a break. Yep.
Deep breaths even. That helps me keep my temper under control. Talking about problems especially, though.
Yeah, you can just, if you don't want to go outside, because either it's raining or something, You could just go in a room by yourself, turn off the lights, and just rest. Take that break.
Just let everything around you be still and just collect yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone want to add anything else, or do you think we should wrap up?
I think we just wrapped up. We have to say our website is still in the process of being refurbished, and we have some new Google Forms for you to fill out. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything that concerns this channel or anything that's related to it, go to our website. I'll drop you guys a link and fill it out. Check out the website. It's cool.
Okay, and if you want, in the comments, you can put anything that, if you want a topic or something that you want us to talk about, to discuss, or if you just have questions or anything that you want to ask us, we'll always be sure to answer those.
Any questions in the comments, just like we said last week, we will respond to them personally.
Yeah, and if you don't want to put it in the comments, you can reach us at mannerscanmatter@gmail.com for any of your questions, concerns, or topics you just don't want to put in the comments.
Exactly. And with that, this concludes episode 6 of Manners Matter. One of the final episodes in our epic journey, probably. And remember, manners
Manners matter.
I think that's our best one yet.